Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Chalice Chats. As you can see, like I said at the end of the last video, we have returned to the Hunter's Dream. And I'm going to start off by repairing, not upgrading, which I think I said last time, repairing my Tonitrus. I should probably check and see if I can power it up with gems at this point, but honestly, the amount of damage I've been getting out of it really hasn't been much of an issue up to this point. And I've got 10,000 blood echoes, which I don't think is enough to level up. Let's just check that real quick. Okay, so 5,000 short of leveling up? Yeah. I don't think I want to put that into a level, but that's a lot to lose all the same, so I think I'm just going to sink it into blood vials. Yes, I picked up a lot of bullets last time. Generally reaffirming me in my decision to stick with buying blood vials. So we will do that because I don't want to have to farm for them if I don't have to. And now let us return to the Hintertomb Chalice Dungeon Layer 2. Alright, we're back, and it's time to engage in some more tomb prospecting. So we're going to start by going backwards, as I kind of pointed out last time as well, and see what lies down this technically pre-lamp path. Okay, making sure there's nobody in hiding here. Running up to this ladder. I suppose I should stop walking directly down central paths to make it just that much less likely that I'll stumble over a trap. Uh-oh. And you are glowing red, which means there's probably a bell ringer around somewhere, which means I want to be in a hurry. I hear a bell. I don't seem to be closing in on a bell ringer in this direction. Hello? I see you seem to have come from through here. Maybe not. Where did you come from, friend? Did you come from somewhere down here? Aha! Yes! So long. Whoa! Oh, man, I thought I hit the dodge button in time. Oh, well. Give me some health back as you die. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I really try and prioritize getting those bell ringers down, because the longer they stick around, the more enemies they can summon in. And the more enemies they can summon in, the more miserable it can be for me. Any enemies that spawn here? It appears no. No magically appearing enemies. The downside of this is that I'm already lost. Is this the... Well, I was already lost and now I'm already found, because this is the ladder I came in from. So, we ran into the room that turned out to be the top of the stairs with the bell ringer. We did not summon enemies by jumping onto that particular platform. And we have... Oh, I thought we had an exit across the way, but we did not. So, just do some quick rolling. Once again, getting kind of deep into the dungeons and thought maybe there might be some illusory walls for me to bust through, but no such luck. Alright, so we have to go down at this point to this lowest level. And let's see, yep, the same place where I missed a path last time is where there is a path forward. I seem to recall running into another room while I was looking for the bell ringer, and I guess I'll have to backtrack to that. Although, since I think I'm going to have to be going out that particular direction anyway, that'll work out okay. Alright, let's get your attention and run away. Are you... That's the lantern guy that summons people? Maybe? He was swinging something at me, though, which means if he is supposed to alert people, he's not doing his job. Whoa! Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. I thought I would be able to stun him with that strike, but clearly that didn't happen. Alright. Didn't end up being too much of an issue, though. And approach. Keeping moving. There's probably... Yep. There's probably someone up the stairs. So I want to keep moving. Shoot again, person up the stairs. Shoot again. Please. No? Alright, well, I'm looking. Yep, I'm going to keep running. And I think I saw someone glowing purple behind me. I did see someone glowing purple behind me. This is a dangerous place. So let's take you out, and let's turn around and be ready to fight you. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad I took 2 swings just in case. Always pays to have one extra attack waiting for your enemies, because sometimes they survive with just a little bit of health like that. Alright, do we have any enemies here? We do not. Excellent. I got a comment saying that if the walls are overgrown with roots, for example, like that, I suppose, they do not contain illusory walls, or at least illusory walls don't have roots growing all over them, which is a good tip. And if I can try and actively remember it, I will, but there are occasions under which that might not really register in my mind. It's hard enough for me to keep certain things in my mind as I do this without having to be aware of all that. Still, it's something I will try to utilize to my advantage when I'm consciously trying to avoid wasting time. Alright. And I know I saw him walk by. Is there anyone else? I don't see anyone else. It's all the same. I would like it very much if you came down this little corridor here. Come on. Yep. Yep. And I'm not going to expect this to stun. Oh, and it did. Boy. Okay. Yeah, apparently when I expect my attacks to stun the enemies, they do not. However, when I don't expect them to stun the enemies, they do. This 3-statue setup is highly reminiscent, and I suspect that that is a trap switch right there on the floor. Is there anyone else around? There probably is. Yes, there is. They're pretty far away. I wonder how far out that dog patrols. Doggy, you want to come over here? What if I shoot you? Oh wait, I don't have my gun out. I can't shoot you without my gun. Oh, it has noticed me. It has noticed me. Come out in the hallway, little dog. Come out in the hallway. Yes. Yes. Come down this little path over here so that you're completely out of the way of everything else. Come on. Come on. And attack me? Thank you. Oh, he attacked me so well I couldn't retaliate. However, that time, I could. Still have to heal up though, so that's probably a net loss. Oh well. At least it means I don't have to worry about the dog on its path as I destroy these statues, and didn't seem to alert that person over. Oh, that looks like one of those speedy guys. All right, well, I'm gonna get out my gun and we're gonna see what happens. Let's see if this one's like the other, they will move very quickly. Wow, but attack surprisingly slow. I don't know if I'd call that especially slow, but oop, nope, that didn't work. That didn't work either. Come again. Oh, apparently that was too early to get an interrupt. Alright. So this guy is moving at some kind of mid-speed with his attacks. Oh, wow, he like delayed that one. That was crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna rely on my brute strength, which I can still pretty handily rely on at this point. So goodbye, speedy friend with super weird timings that it's hard to deal with. And let's see what you were guarding. Probably more Chalice Dungeon materials. Indeed, more Chalice Dungeon materials. Which is good, because we need those to go forward. And rolling into walls. These do not have roots on them, but yeah, I didn't expect that there was a great probability of those being illusory walls, but thought it was worth checking. You never know. Whoa! Oh, scared myself. Good thing I destroyed those statues. It is so easy to forget about those switches. Or honestly, just to not see them at all. Very easy to note them and then get careless. Alright. Not seeing much in this room. Goodbye, pots. Goodbye, more pots. Is there anything besides pottery in here for me to smash? Not seeing much. Not seeing much. And none of these really look like doorways. I mean, this might be, but I feel like, as with roots, giant skull embedded shelves, probably not very likely to just disappear into illusory walls. I don't know if that's the case, though. So we appear to have an empty room here, and is this the other? Yeah, this is the other path. We've looped back around, back to where we started, which means that if I go down this way, we should get back to that ladder. Excellent. Excellent. So that is one pre-lantern section explored. Now let's go and see what awaits us in Layer 2 proper, I suppose. Something about that layout just makes me think that whatever's before this lantern doesn't fully count. Kind of a silly way to think of it, but I suppose that makes sense to me in some way, shape, or form. And I wonder if I can sneak up on this person. It'd be nice if I could. Probably did that power up too early. It doesn't last very long, but that's okay. Can I get a surprise attack? Yes, I can. And if that kills, I am not going to use a visceral because I don't want to be surprised by a blood liquor as I make my way back to fight the boss. And I can pull out my torch again at this point. So, alright, there's that boss door. And we have another staircase. And let's just check for funsies. Nope. Ooh. But I'm glad I did manage to, in doing so, spot the fact that these antidotes are here to be picked up. So that ended up working out pretty well. So let's continue to explore these alcoves, because not only are there items in them, also there are enemies in them. And I want to be on the lookout for any of those enemies. So, let's see, item there. I don't see anyone else up on this upper floor. Okay, very nice. I can use those blood echoes. What else have we got? Okay, someone at the end of the hallway. Is there someone that's going to jump out at me? Is this poison? This is poison. Okay. Let's try and run through the poison. Oh, it also slows me down. Dodge. And dodge. And goodbye. That was a lot of poison. I wonder if one of the features of these Hintertomb chalices is that they are full of poison and poison-causing enemies. That would be a bit of a nuisance. Hello. And please strike. Thank you for missing. And goodbye to you. In general, I like that approach. And, uh-oh, this is weird. This is weird. However, this enemy doesn't seem to have noticed. And keeping on my toes. Well, there it is! Aha! Aha! I was ready! I was ready. I was just starting to think. I was just about to say, man, none of these are summoning enemies. I must seem like such an idiot for constantly checking and running around like I do. And that one triggered an ambush. Boy, that was satisfying. Interesting that my particular instinct of getting tired and potentially letting down my guard happened right then. Presumably right when they would expect me to. Oh, now this looks like... No. I mean, it does have roots growing over it, but that really looks to me like it could have been an illusory wall. Oh well. This one probably isn't. And once again, yep, lots of roots over it. So, oh well. I'm so happy I managed to call that ambush. I am so happy. Well, I didn't exactly call it. I'm just constantly prepared for that possibility, I suppose. So here we have a wooden bridge over... I bet that's a poison swamp. These games are full of poison swamps. Ooh. And that looks like an undead giant. That looks like that enemy that we fought in the first Chalice dungeon. And of course there's a bunch of stuff down here. I think I want to explore... I mean, eventually we're going to want to go down into the swamp. But for now, if possible, I think I want to focus on the path that does not involve me diving into that particular pit of muck and dealing with those undead giants. I think I would much prefer to, at least for the time being, not have to deal with them. So instead, let's see what's behind this door. Woohoo! Nothing directly. Oh, we have another one of those ghosts in another one of these rooms. Teleported presumably behind me, so I'm just gonna run. Wow, this one's staying wherever she went behind me. She's staying there a long time. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep... Alright. Well, running doesn't seem to be working on this one like it did on the others. So I'm just briefly going to roll against some walls here, minding my own back. This laughter is quite unsettling. And, oh, there she is! Hello. Thank you for reappearing and striking me. Alright, let's power up because I remember you are weak to bolt. And whoop, you've disappeared once again. Alright, but I'm still powered up, and now I'm on the floor. I was worried about that happening. Give me... Oh, hello. Alright, I want to dodge that, and I also want to take that thing out while I can, because it'll run away and disappear and not give me a chance to get it back. And I'm building up Frenzy for some reason, which means that Ghost probably makes me frenzied, but it's still weak to Bolt. And we managed to take it out. Is this poison incense? It totally is. It totally is. I'm glad I looked up that these are types of incense burners, but apparently someone has been putting poison in their incense burners, and that's not a healthy mix for me. Alright, just in case. Wanted to check there. Okay, so here's a door down here. I remember there was a pathway upstairs. And... Okay, yep, we want to pick up this thing from... this gem from this thing we killed that would have otherwise run away and disappeared. And keep on the move. So, I believe the one doorway up here did not have a door. So we're going to start with this, and it's a pool of poison, so I'm going to run out again real quick. And now I'm going to run through the poison real quick. Ambushes. Ambushes. No ambushes. No ambushes. Okay. Okay. There's something, I think it's in Dark Souls 3, there's something where, very similar to this, where there's an item and you can roll into the wall behind them, and it's an illusory wall, so that's why I continue to try and do that in that particular setup. But, alright, I guess that takes care of that. And I wonder if now it's time on this lower path for us to head into Swampland. Probably is. Alright, opening the door. Yes, indeed. Here's Swampland. Alright, but we're gonna do a bit of a circuit on this raised platform for as long as we can. So we've got one ladder over here. Good to know. And this little series of wooden boards does not cross the entire door. And he's firing his cannon at me. Ooh, boy. I thought I could just run around up here with impunity, but it would appear that is not the case. And I'm glad I discovered that before I went into the menu to equip my antidotes. But now I'm going to go into the menu and equip my antidotes. I was going to do it in place of the pebbles, but why not? We'll leave the pebbles equipped. And I am going to switch the active slot to the antidotes, however. So now we're going to go this way and hope the giant isn't still shooting at us. So there was a ladder over there. There's a guy up here. Woo! Oh, it was a firebomb. And he threw two of them. I thought it would be a knife. Oh, it wasn't a firebomb. It was poison. Wonderful. Alright, switch to a gun. Shoot him. Don't shoot him. Okay. Antidote, please. And let's heal up. And let's get that torch back out so I can see better. Alright, so I can see underneath there. There are some rats. What is that thing? Oh, someone's coming up to visit me. Come on, all the way up the ladder. All the way... Oh, crap, it's one of those speedy guys. Alright, well, let's power up here. Let's pull out the gun. Come get me. Oh, I hit dodge, and it was just too slow. Dodging again. And, okay. Lost my... Whoa! Whoa! Okay, moving away, moving away! Oh, not fast enough. Alright, you win, buddy. You win that round. Okay, back into the swamp we must go. However... let's not get too sloppy about this. Let's remember that we can sneak up on this particular enemy so long, and that we don't need to visceral attack them. Ooh, and then we got some bullets. Alright, and let's pull out the torch while we can still benefit a bit from its additional lighting effect. And hurry our way through. Let's see if I can remember the way. Oh, and I want to be running for this one, so that I can get to land and dodge that poison knife. And with two sort of well-aimed swings, take care of that thing. Hello? Presumably, this particular trap is reset, so let's spring it again. Let's spring it again? Where does it trigger? Does it not reset? I feel like it would reset. I really feel like that's how it should work, but I suppose not. Alright, well, come on out here, friend. So long. Alright. I kept expecting that trap to go off behind my back, but I guess it doesn't reset. And somewhere, I don't think we can fall to that, but I bet on the other side we can skip going through that extra room and just drop onto the bridge. Save us a little bit of time. Hello there, friend. Goodbye there, friend. Drop anything for me? No. Okay. Alright, let's see how much this hurts. Not much. That's what I thought. Okay. And let's try and not alert that giant. And find our way back to where we were before. I wonder if the ghost will follow me out here. If she will magically appear. I can hear the heavy breathing. But I don't know if she will actually appear. Let's try not to get poisoned this time. Remember that he throws 2. Alright. And that lightning gave me the extra damage I needed to finish that guy off. Which is wonderful. And now let's go attract our speedy friend over there. Who probably has our blood echoes. Come on, speedy friend. No? Okay, it looks like a snake has our blood echoes. Where's our speedy friend who came climbing up the ladder? I definitely don't want to fight that enemy down in the swamp, because the swamp is going to slow my movement. However, there's not much sign of that particular enemy at this point. Boy, that's a lot of rats. You know, if you things come just a little bit further out this way, so that I could fall directly on top of you. Oh, are they getting poisoned? Oh, this is wonderful. Yeah, all you rats, go run around in the swamp. Come on, rats. Come on, rats, all of you into the swamp. Follow me. Follow me to your deaths. Oh, here's our speedy friend. I'll get him, well, presumably, I'll do my best. Take this guy out. Dodging away! Oh, crap, don't fall. Nope, nope, nope. Slow, okay, I'm falling. Okay, moving quick. Moving, dodging into rats. Dodging into rats. Now I'm poisoned. Still running. Okay, running. Okay. Alright, dodging. Okay, lots of wild swings, but I took out those rats. I seem to have hit some sort of equilibrium. I'm gonna go back out there, and I still want my gun, and I want this with lightning, and I don't want to fight that guy in the swamp. Oh man, I thought if I dodged forward, I would dodge through his attack. That did not happen. However, 1, 2, 3! Yes! Yes! Oh, okay. Benefited from his super slow attack. Alright. Hello, snaky friend. Please give me back all of my blood echoes. And now let's find some non-poisony ground to stand on. And I don't see any other enemies in the immediate vicinity. Excellent. Excellent. Boy, what a rush. I was talking about the kind of ebb and flow of combat and how managing your emotions can kind of simulate the kinds of emotional control and things that the hunters are called upon to exercise. And boy, did I feel it there. That was quite a rush that I had to try and process. But somehow, I am still alive. And in pretty good shape, I think. There's a little patch of non-poisonous ground there. There's more non-poisonous ground here. These rats are done for. And if we run in here, this is where we fought our speedy friend. I know there's that one other guy with the pickaxe. Just gonna quickly scan the ceiling. Don't see any black oozes. Oh, this happens to be the trigger room. Yeah. Guys with pickaxes move slowly. Fortunately. Excellent. Let's just flip this switch. So, I would like to fully explore the swamp before whatever. I'll roll into that. I would like to fully explore the swamp before I go back to the boss. But now the boss is an option, should I get too frustrated in my explorations of said swamp. So, let's try and skirt around the poison as much as possible. And do we have a lot of enemies to worry about here? I'm not seeing a whole bunch. And, ooh, what is this? Looks like a skeleton of something? Some kind of snake thing that looks quite unpleasant. What else do we have? So there's the big central bridge. I'm not seeing any items along the side here, but as I'm kind of moving from dry ground to dry ground to avoid poison, I'm not picking up items. There's our ghost friend. I still don't know the bounds of her teleport maneuver. Alright. I don't see a whole lot of other enemies at this point, so I am going to try and close in on our friend, the cannon-firing giant, and do battle. From up close. Not waste all of my stamina, just most of it. Alright. Alright. Keep moving. Stay close. Where he's less... Ow! Where I presumed he was less likely to hit me. I guess I was a bit hasty with that particular presumption. Yeah, not gonna hit me with a cannonball from that close, I don't think. Alright. So long, giant friend. I am glad I was able to effectively deal with you. Only take one bout of incredibly huge damage from your immense strength. And wow, right on the edge of poisoning right there. Alright. And, whoop, that was not as dry a path as I thought it was. But, this is not. Alright, well, I'm poisoned. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit to heal that poison. Ooh, thank goodness. A lot of blood vials. That's key. Are you a secret door? No. That would be pretty neat. But, as far as I know, again, the doors are generally where you would expect to find doors. And I don't exactly expect to find doors in the swamp. So I think this was the first ladder that we found when we were exploring up above. Oh, and the poison, as it has not killed me, and has worn off, I think I'm just going to end up healing through the poison, save those antidotes. And I'm going to wait just a bit before I heal all the way up, because I may end up getting poisoned again. Alright. I'm feeling pretty comfortable at this point that I have explored everything down in this particular region of the swamp. But that means that we have to make our way. I think we're going to have to go back through that room with the ghost. Ah, see here, now I'm poisoned again. So now I can use an antidote, and now I can heal up, and feel reasonably secure in the fact that I have now safely exited Poison Land. But see how that actually ends up playing out. So I think we're going to have to backtrack to the double room and deal with the ghost in there before we can make our way back up to the main path. And let's just take out this particular poison sensor right here. And... yep, there you are. Oh, man. You still hit me. Alright, so long. So long. Okay, climbing up this ladder. And I deliberately avoided some of the rooms on this pathway, so we're probably going to run up against some more enemies. I'm going to hold off a little bit on healing. I think this is the right way. I remember having to cross some poison pathways. Oh, well, I may or may not have had to cross some poison pathways to come here from the correct direction, but that certainly wasn't the correct direction. So let's continue on. This has to be it. Anyone around here? No. No. Oh, already killed that guy. I guess we didn't save all that much time. Oh well. Works for me. So now, let us move on And I believe all that's left is the boss of this particular layer. Is this going to trigger now? That would be hilarious. If after all that time of not triggering, it suddenly decided to do so. And yes, yes indeed. We are back in the initial chamber by the lamp. So, alright. Let's see. Although I guess, of course, there could be another side path. I tend to think that if there's a side path before the lamp, there won't be one before the boss. But in fact, the two are not mutually exclusive, as we can see here. Boy, this is, I remember I was saying foolishly in the last episode that I thought the dungeons would, dungeons of this depth are relatively small, but this one's pretty big. This is only the second layer of this particular dungeon, and we have 2 side paths in addition to the main passageway through the dungeon already. And no ambushes so far as I could see in that regard. Okay, I'm going to use that vial as an excuse to heal up. And hello, rat. I almost didn't see you, but I did. And, okay, well, that worked. Goodbye, rat. And I feel like there's probably going to be one of those gooey things to drop down on my head somewhere around here. Oop. Okay. Okay, what's out here? Is this another poison swamp? These rats are clearly poisoned, but they're not taking poison damage. Which, unlike those other rats which were so obliging. Let's see. I saw a guy, yep, I saw a guy moving around out there. Come on over here. I prefer being able to deal with you one at a time, and in space that I control with relative ease. Hello, other rat. Come over to my kill land. My kill chamber. Whoa, if you will! And my attempt to lock on spun the camera and did me harm. Wow, okay. So that looks like it's red, so it looks like it's rapid poison. So, okay, glad that didn't build up. Alright, anybody else? I hear something else, but I don't see... Ah, see, there we've got some black goop hanging from the ceiling. Do we have that black goop anywhere else? Alright, alright. I'm just gonna take note of that for now. That is something. Oh, it's one of those snakes. So long, snake. And come on over here, Mr. Lantern-wielding hook person. Come on over here and miss me. And, well, the dodge was unnecessary, I suppose. And fall to my Tonitrus, my magical bolt weapon. Ooh, and okay, that loops around in a circle. And there is a chest there. I feel like the fact that there's a chest there means that there's probably something that's going to fall. Nope, it was only that one spot. So I'm going to run through quick here. Yep, trigger that to fall. And I remember these things don't like... Wow, they really don't like bolt. Huh. I fought those things in variations of... well, I guess quite a few Chalice dungeons, because they're also in the regular Tomb Raider ones. And they did not seem to go down to anything. I should have tried Bolt earlier, I suppose. Normally they do not die in one hit. Alright. So, I bet that this path is going to lead us up to where a bunch of blades are swinging over our heads. And speaking of over our heads... Whoa! Hello! Hello! Come back here. Alright. Oh! And I take a direct hit. Oh well. Give me a little health back so I'm in 1 vial's worth of healing. That works. I am very carefully avoiding the center and looking over my head, expecting slime to fall from the ceiling. Goop. Black goop that I can heroically kill with my bolt power. But, alright, well, looks like I'm not going to get it here. These canisters, however, look like they will explode. So I'm going to roll into them and run away. Because there's almost certainly someone up above who's willing to throw fire. Okay. Didn't happen this time. There's a ladder. Is there anywhere else to go? There is somewhere else to go. Where does this go? Oh boy. Hello. Oh! Oh! More rats than I anticipated! Okay, run away. Run away. All of you rats follow me this way. And let's take out one by one! And continue to run! Whew! 1 by 2. Okay. Whew! Wow. Okay. Hanging in there. Dodge. Okay, that worked. That worked. I remember there was still another enemy. I don't know if he's still following. 2 mold, that's good. I guess the rats have been eating 2 mold. Anybody else in here? Yes. Several things in there still. Uh-huh. 1, 2. Oh, I thought the second... Ooh, this is... Wow. That was a neat attack. I guess they hook you and deal massive damage. Okay. But not going to save his life anymore. Come for me, rat. You are not a problem. We are not yet deep enough in the Chalice dungeons for a mere rat to present that much of an issue. Boy, that thing would have fallen right on my head. See? This is why I... Well, it's not the only reason. It's one of many reasons why I avoid... Oh, man. If that had been his hook attack, that would have been... Wow! That would have been the end of me for sure, and it almost was anyway. Alright. These guys definitely... Shoot. Ran right into that attack pattern. These guys definitely hit harder than rats. Whew. Wow, there were a lot of enemies in this room. Why did I do that? Somehow it worked. I don't know why I did it, but somehow it worked. That can describe a lot of my play in this game at times. Thank you for the blood vials. I needed them. Wow. Wow. All of these enemies. Little mini chests. Another one of these guys. Dodge away. And not continuing an attack pattern, so farewell. And whoa. Oh, wow. One of these guys. Right from the beginning of the game in the sewers. Haven't seen them in forever. Wow. Alright. Let's open some of these chests. Let's see what we've got. Alright. Lots of Chalice Dungeon materials. Excellent. Excellent. What do we have here? Please be... well, bullets aren't bad. I would have preferred blood vials. But this is why we buy blood vials. It's because you always need more of them. And... keeping moving, because somehow there's still a whole bunch of enemies in this room. Including ones that scurry along the floor. And possibly ones that could drop from the... Yeah, see? Could drop from... Wow. Could drop from the ceiling. Let's deal with you because you're the most mobile. Come over here. And are you going to follow that up? No, you're not. I should have used that as a window of opportunity. However, I did not. And there's the follow-up. One more. Alright. And... Alright. Well, that could have gone... Yeah, that could have gone better. Ouch. Alright. So let's heal up once from that. And... Whack. No! Oh! Did not make contact! He's got one more! And hit, please. Nope. Okay, backing away. This time learning a little bit of a lesson. And it looks like those black oozes are catching up to me. They are faster than they appear. And wow, look at that reach. Look at that reach on that guy. Fortunately, with my bolt power, it goes down in one hit. So long, black pile of ooze. Where's your friend? I see you. Oh. Alright. Well, I guess one more. Nope, it would have been 2. Alright, so it's definitely worth powering up for these things. Because they die in either 1 hit or 3. So definitely worth powering up. Oh, hello! Powering up for them. Lesson well learned. Wow. Wow, this room was huge. And all I got was a couple pieces of 2 mold? Wow. Alright. What's this? Is this... I can't believe how long this goes. Is this full circle? Maybe not. Alright, I'm getting shot at from above. And there is a friend over here who I'm going to successfully avoid and punish. And go back under the bridge so I don't get shot. Sticking close to the bridge so as not to get shot. And it occurs to me that I haven't been checking the ceiling of any of these little archways where previously I had seen black ooze. So, in my haste and worry not to get shot, I have I have been placing myself in the predicament of getting oozed. But fortunately, I have so far managed to avoid both fates. Alright then. Alright then, alright then, alright then. Let us continue to run. Let us continue to run. Alright. And over this way. This is a long episode, but in the spirit of experimentation, I'm just going to keep it going. And we're going to see what happens. Might end up just cutting it in half if I feel like it goes just for too long. But I do want to experiment. Okay, so we have the doorway path and we have the non-doorway path. Are you a path? You are not a path. I did not honestly expect you to be a path. Alright. Let's contend with these sides. Run. Safety? Yes. Run. Okay. Nice. Something's got to be waiting for me here. No? No? Oh, I should have checked up earlier. Oh well. Turned out it was fine. Turned out it was fine. Here we go. More tomb mold. Boy, there's a lot of tomb mold in here. Alright. Let's try and not fall down. Swing. And double swing. And here we go. Okay, managed not to fall down. So what's through the actual door over here? Let us see. Ah, this is the friend who was shooting at us while we were down below. And we have taken him unawares. Which is the best way to find your enemies. When they are not expecting you. As opposed to what normally happens when you are not expecting them. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Dodge. And strike. 3! Excellent. There's probably... Okay. Don't see anything else moving that fast. There's definitely another enemy, but I think it's one of the slower moving guys with the hooks that can do huge damage but is relatively slow. Let's follow up on that. The fact that he is moving so slow. Excellent. Or were you like a hint? No, you were not a hint. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, let's check these obvious pathways just in case. I imagine they're all going to be actual walls as opposed to illusory walls. 4 blood vials. I needed those. And one more. Woohoo! Okay, yep, that's what I thought. Meaning we have now explored all avenues of this particular region. So, we came in on the lower level. So, back we will go. Down the ladder. Zoom! Still love zooming down those ladders. And I have no idea which way is back. Oh wait, this was the giant room with way too many things. So, we want to go this way. Going this way will lead us to the room where we do a U-turn to get back to the main entrance. I didn't leave a chest. Okay, I see the chest there. I thought I might have left that one unopened because I was being cautious of enemies, but I managed to pick it up. That's good. I like the fact that I picked all that up. Okay, moving on to whatever the boss is. Excellent. Yes. Who awaits us at the end of Layer 2? Ah, another. Whoa! Undead. Ow! Giant. And dodging cannonballs. And staying close. Yep, good idea. You keep shooting. How's this? You keep shooting at walls. And I will keep hitting you when you miss. Alright, so the first hit on that electric powered up one did 277. And this one did 159. So the answer is definitely power up if possible. Dodge, a little early, but it worked. Can I get a visceral? Yes! Wonderful. Alright, power up, dodge. Whoa, I remember that one. That one hurt. Oh, I see it again. I see it again. Let's stay far away from those slams. You know, I think I said earlier that firing that cannon at close range probably wouldn't be ideal. I had a suspicion. Oh, look, that was cool. I took shelter and he destroyed the shelter. Is that a power-up? It looked like a power-up, but I don't think it was because he didn't glow or anything. Dodge. Boy, some of these enemies move... Oh, he's already dead. Some of these enemies move so slow. that it throws off the timing, because you're expecting the attack to come earlier than it does. Woo! Okay, well, that was quite the enemy, and that was quite the lair. And it looks like we've definitely verified that even though they used the same name, that was another quote-unquote corpse giant, but it was definitely a very different feeling boss than the first time we saw them in the main tomb where we set up. So they can have the same boss name and yet be unique. And, okay, so we once again have a pre-lantern door, but we are not going to explore that now. We have a very long episode on our hands, at least as far as my current standards go. So I'm going to light this lamp, and once again, I'll probably go back to the Hunter's Dream between episodes. Thank you for watching if you've made it all the way through the video, and I hope you enjoyed your time. Thanks for watching, everyone.